Hello, welcome to Sourcing Arts. I'm Chloe, founder of Sourcing Arts, a leading China sourcing company that's located in Shenzhen. I will share the most practical tips to help you import quality goods from China, so make sure you got subscribed. How do you pay your Chinese supplier is an important question when you buy from China. Paying your Chinese supplier in the right way will not only ensure your financial security, but will also bring you other expected benefits. So today I will share 5 tips to help you paying to your Chinese supplier in the right way and avoid being scammed. Wire transfer is widely accepted by buyers and sellers. Direct bank transfers from your local bank or international bank to the supplier's bank account have their disadvantages and advantages. They are accepted by all Chinese manufacturers, but will have to pay a fixed fee for each transaction, while the supplier is charged a fee on incoming wire transfers. Usually, the transaction fee is between $20 to $80 for each transaction, depending on the payment amount and the paying country. A letter of credit is suitable for large orders. A letter of credit is a letter from bank guaranteeing full and timely payment to the supplier after the shipment of goods. Is geared towards large orders and offers substantial buyer protection. You don't have to make a deposit payment. A LC has an expiry date which creates pressure on the supplier to meet the delivery deadlines. The supplier must provide a bill of lading showing that the goods have been shipped in accordance with the date stated in the LC. Banks deem a late shipment a discrepancy, but you have the financial say in accepting or waiving the discrepancy. As prices are specified in the LC and it can only be modified by the importer, you are insulated against the last-minute price increase. Additionally, the payment is released only after the supplier fulfilled certain requirements. For example, before the transaction occurs, the supplier must provide a quality inspection report. The problem with this payment method is that it involves a lot of paperwork. The process is intensive, so it's only accepted by a small amount of Chinese suppliers, and it's only for large orders. PayPal is good for small orders only. PayPal is a safe, no-risk, and paperless payment method. On the flip side, paying with PayPal is expensive and suited for small order or initial simple. PayPal charges a percentage of transfer fee and uses its own exchange rates to increase the money. PayPal may be an easy and convenient way for buyers to pay, but for Chinese suppliers, they have to use a third-party payment services to move money from their PayPal amount to their Chinese bank amount. This incurs withdrawal and the conversion rates, and the supplier have to wait 2 days to get their money. The PayPal account may be held by an individual rather than the company. The fact is that most PayPal accounts are held by individuals or Hong Kong registered company managed by individuals based in Chinese mainland. Creates a different type of risk. If you must, use PayPal for very small orders and use TT or LC for large orders. Don't pay 100% upfront. Suppliers may ask you to prepay 100% for production, especially if they gathered that you are venturing into importing for the first time. As a large amount of money is involved, making a full upfront payment instantly put you at risk. Moreover, the supplier have low incentive to remedy issues with product quality after delivery. Generally, payment to Chinese suppliers occur in 2 or 3 stages for each order. A typical payment agreement can look like this: 30% deposit payment before production, 30% balance payment against the bill of lading, Suppliers are also open to a 20 and 80 split on initial order, while the large balance is paid on the shipment. A lower initial deposit is required for standard products that the supplier can easily sell to other importers. Mass orders usually have a 30-40-30 configuration. The 30% down payment allows the supplier to purchase raw materials and hire workers to start production. The 40% payment is made after the pre-shipment quality control inspection. It serves as a motivation to ensure that the finished product meets your requirements, and the last 30% will be done after you receive the goods. The drawback of this method is that you have to arrange 3 times of payment, and you must pay services fee for each payment, which can run into hundreds of dollars, and there is a bit of trouble. Evaluate the possibility of paying your Chinese suppliers in Chinese yuan. Paying a supplier in Chinese yuan will give you a better exchange rate compared to US dollar payments, resulting in a small price reduction. In order to prevent the risk of exchange fluctuations, Chinese suppliers usually use a lower exchange rate when quoting. If the recent Chinese yuan and the US dollar exchange rate fluctuates around 6.5, the supplier will usually quote you at an exchange rate of 6.3. According to this exchange rate, if the unit price of a product is 6.5 yuan, the supplier will quote you $1.03. Converting dollars or euros into Chinese yuan and paying supplier in their own local currency is also faster and more efficient. The supplier doesn't have to pay to change from dollars to Chinese yuan and wait up to 10 days to get cash in RMB. The above is the whole content of today's video. I hope you got a lot of valuable information from it. Thank you for your watching. And if there is something confuse you, or if you have any questions about today's video, please leave it in the comments, or you can contact us on sourcingus.com. If you like today's video, please give thumbs up, and if you want to learn more knowledge about sourcing from China, remember to subscribe my channel. I will see you next week.